Okay, so I want to take you guys through all the pairs. Sorry for the late video. Had some stuff happen, so I had to take care of that. Anyways, so for the week, we actually ended up positive, and I'm going to show you how. Horrible week over trading. I think I stated that enough times. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and make a statement about that, but we still ended up landing on our feet here. So take a look. So USD JPY ends up, we're at 1.27% on the week, and it looks like USD CHF, we didn't end up having anything happen there. USD CAD, we caught an L here, so -1. Should probably keep a tally so we can see this. This is going to matter. So 0.27 is where we're up right now. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. So from that 0.27, that's one L that I caught, and then -2, -0.2. Held on to this one a little bit too long. I don't really feel any kind of way about that, other than I should have picked a profit target other than here, I guess. I never really identified my profit target 100%, and if this was supposed to be it, I did a horrible job of managing that, so caught that L. Anyways, 0.2 is a loss on that one. Minus 0.2, up 7. So I actually closed this out 1.2. I think I'm gonna go with this because I probably got out. When I wrote it, I was right. So let me do that. 1.2. I promise I'm not trying to BS, guys. You know what? Just for the naysayers, I'm gonna go ahead and use this number, even though I know it's 2. So 1.1. Whatever. Okay, and then I lost one on NZD CAD. Okay, so this one had a couple of different plays in here. I had a hypothetical play right in here, 0.62, that I got out of, and then I had a real play here and another fake one here. But I didn't count this one. I'll go back and count that later. But right now I want to really focus on the plays that I saw that we actually put an arrow on, meaning we identified the entry and we were there before it actually formed. So whenever I have it just lined up without the arrow, that means that I saw it, but I didn't necessarily see it before the move happened, if that makes sense. I saw it after the fact. I identified that it was something I should have got into, but I didn't. This is something I actually got into. So 181. Let's go ahead and do that. Got out early here. Could have made a lot more. Ended up making 0.93. %3 right now. Then I caught a bunch of L's. Looks like. Well, actually, I made a hypothetical here. Let me see. Let me make sure here. Hold on. Let me pull up my calendar. So Monday, the 4th. Anything that happened on the 4th onwards. So let's see. I caught this L. 1, 2, 3. See, I told you it was crazy. I was over trading like a motherfucker. 1, 2, 3 L's that I caught here. Out of those, only one of them was a real-time trade. So we'll only count this one. -1. So So out of these two, or out of these three trades, one of them's hypothetical, two of them are actual real. So 8.5% is what I ended up making on that one. So we're above 10% now. And then we ended up, it says I barely missed the entry here, so I wanted to count this one, but I couldn't because I wouldn't have got triggered. And my trigger is based on the pivot point. We never pulled back quite enough to actually hit that pivot level. So that's what that means. Okay. So nothing. It's just nothing. I didn't even, that trade wasn't live. It didn't go live. This is nice right here, but yeah, there's no entry. This is a hypothetical play. I'll have an entire separate video for the hypotheticals. There was a lot going on this week. I put not worth it as a note, so I saw this play, but man, based on my risk reward ratio, I decided it was not worth it. So we're looking at this right here. You see these pivot points? They're so spread out. This is why I like the pyramid reversal strategy. Is I actually lean in one direction, and it makes it so it's hypothetically better than one, or inherently better than one-to-one. Inherently better than one-to-one. I drill that. I say that a lot. You guys are gonna hear it. If you take the class, you're gonna hear that for sure, a lot. So looks like we got into this one, 7.4. Really happy about this. This is the trade. I think I closed this out yesterday, Thursday, and this is the one that brought me back on base for the week. Right, this is the only hope that I had because I had screwed up so much. This one did not get triggered. We didn't pull back quite enough. It was a good idea, but it just didn't get triggered in, which is fine. This one did, and I made 7.41 on it. There's like layers to it, man. It's first identifying it, so seeing the fastball, and then there's a whole different ball game when it's time for you to go hit the fastball. And I'm trying hard to show you guys those differences, man, because it's a real thing. I ended up getting out of this trade. It went in my direction, and then I held on to it a little bit too long. This was kind of a freak move out of nowhere. It blew up like that. Whatever, that happens. I got out before it got a full 1%. I don't even think it got a full 1% ever. But anyways, I got off at negative 0.5, so 0.5%. Let me take that out. So now we're at 17.4. Euro AUD. I closed this out. This is a hypothetical. I lost on these two. These are hypotheticals as well, so they're not going to count towards my real total just yet. Mad that I didn't really jump into this. I traded a lot this week, granted. I wish I would have kind of jumped into this one though. This was really, really clean. Nice low pullback. I identified it after the fact. And then I identified another clean pullback and down here. There's even one right here, but I didn't play that one. So can't win them all, whatever. I'm actually going to back this up and go here with it. Okay, I'm good there. I just want to show. This is what I mean by, like, you identified the move, but you didn't get into it. It's too late, you know. Yes, this is part of your strategy. No, you didn't get the actual reward of being live in that trade. You should have been live in it, and you weren't, which is fine. Yeah, so that's what that would look like. Hypothetical perspective. So it's seeing it, taking it in real time. First it's seeing it and identifying the move, which is what we're doing here, going in the past a little bit and seeing that. And then there's another step of actually marking the trades in real time, the pivot entries, right? And then after that, it's going live and putting real capital on the line, obviously. So yeah, there's levels to it, obviously. Okay, NZD drop. It's a new strategy I've been identifying, this crazy move. I will make an entire video about that soon, probably over the weekend. This is an entry that I identified. Got triggered in right here with this long wick. That works. I'm cool with that. Gotta wait till next week for this to kind of pan out though. So I'm gonna roll this one and just write that in there real quick. Today's the 8th. It's gonna look like that. Alright. AUD CAD, nothing. AUD NZD, hypothetical. Didn't close it out. We're still rolling this one. Man, I traded a lot this week. I probably put on like, alright, that's it as far as my actual positions. Yeah, man. So with all the ones that actually had arrows on them, right? 17.41% for the week. And this is after me having that horrible trade where I lost, I think it was, I identified and lost like 3 or something like that. It's ridiculous, man. This is what it is. Ginger beer, by the way. Anyways, yeah, 17.4. Crazy. All right, so now I'm gonna make a video with all the hypothetical moves and see if I fared as well. I don't know. I think I caught more L's on the hypothetical side, but this is actual. Like, would have taken these trades 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Identified, skin in the game. All right. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.